for 2 days now. And Kelly came all the way from Gladstone to perform with us tonight. She has 2 little boys, and word on the street, fun. So please welcome Kelly Wilson. Oh, and say goodbye to Betsy Kaufman.
Bye, Betsy.
Kelly, good luck. Thanks for being here. Birthday party and friends. Oh, I'm happy to be here. I'm not rich, but I am certainly happy because the economy kind of stinks. But I have a friend of mine who gave me a great idea. She worked in a meat packing plant, and she lost the top half of her index finger in the machinery. So
Oh dear.
neither one of us eat hamburger anymore. But she got $10,000 from the company as a settlement.
Oh.
So I looked at my fingers and got my card and put in a job application. That is some very good money. Really, who needs to, have a finger? I think you could do without it. Because there are advantages. We go out to get a manicure, she gets 10% off.
Oh, snap.
And I'm jealous, and I think that's wrong, but it's an advantage. Another one is that her kids don't pick their noses. They never have, because she told them that the monster in her nose eats. And they believe her still.
Oh my God.
So
She could have said, this is what happens when you do.
exactly. So, but the one disadvantage that I have found is that her kids can only count to 9.
Oh.
And a half. I love that one. My kids can count to 10, which makes me a good mother. And I found that once you start believing that you're a good mother, it's all downhill. I was in this store with my son, who was 4 at the time, and we were buying deodorant, not for him, but I was playing with it, and he goes, "This is for China." Did I unplug something?
Yeah, you unplugged yourself.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
We need an adult.
We need adults.
Now.
Is that good?
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, we were buying deodorant, and he goes, "Mom, this is for China." And I heard the angel sing, "Oh!" And I was like, yes, my son, my 4-year-old, is a citizen of the world because I am I am a great mother. And I go, "Yes, it is, son, for all of the people there." And immediately he looks at me like, "What?" He goes, "People live in China?" And I go, "Well, yeah." "Who?" "Well, moms and dads and, sons and daughters and grandparents. All kinds of people live in China." "Can I go there?" "Absolutely, you can go there." I'm like, very good. In the meantime, the angels in my head are kind of like, because they're not really sure what's going on. And I'm not feeling like such a good mother anymore when he goes, "Wait, what is China?" Okay. Bummer. So I said, "Well, it's the country on the other side of the world." I said, "No, China's for moms like you, because you don't have a penis." Awesome. The angels in my head are laughing. And I'm like, not a citizen of the world. Not globally literate. Can't enunciate. It's not China. Speaking of China, we women get our pleasure where we can, or take our pleasure where we can get it. And I was driving down the street the other day in my car, and I felt this tickle. And I was like, achoo! This huge sneeze covered my dashboard. Disgusting. But it felt so good. And I was like, that is not a sneeze. That is a nose orgasm. And then I did it again. Awesome. And I wanted more of that experience because it felt so good. So I went to the grocery store and I bought 3 kinds of pepper. And people do not stare at you when you buy 3 kinds of pepper, like they stare at you when you buy a dozen donuts and 6 bottles of wine and a flask. They judge, but they don't judge for pepper. I about getting a job at a pepper factory, but I don't think they do anything with the fingers. So I think I'd still have them all. There'd be no settlement. That'd be a waste of time. It's a bummer. I'm okay thinking about myself as a sexual being, but I don't like to think about my mother-in-law as one. And she forced me to over Christmas. She's talking to me about Jack in the Box commercials. Those new Jack in the Box commercials are nasty. There's this one where Jack's visiting his parents, and his dad comes out and says to his mom, "Oh, honey, we better go to the hospital. It's been longer than 4 hours." My mother-in-law just thinks this is so great. And meanwhile, I am uncomfortable thinking, well, that gives a whole new meaning to the term Jumbo Jack.
Oh.
So I go through the drive-thru. I can't even order anymore. What are they going to give me if I order that? I'm just embarrassed. It's so gross. All right, that's all I have.